This is Herman. Thank you for coming and seeing another episode of Book Talks with Pet Pals of Librarians. I would like to thank my cousin Gingo the Gecko last week. She filled in for me, and I appreciate that. I was feeling a little under the weather. When it gets cold, I just want to hibernate, and now the sun is out and it is shiny and I feel better. So thank you so much to Gingo, my cousin. She did a very good job, and maybe she can come back and help us again. But I'm not going to take a long time because this next dog speaks a long time. It's very wordy. He talks a lot. So I'll be very short, and I will just take this time to tell you to stay tuned and enjoy mystery talks from Moses the dog that belongs to Carly, who is the sister of Lauren, who works at the Vestavia. He is librarian in the forest. So thank you again for seeing Book Talks with Pet Pals of Librarians, and I hope you enjoy Moses the dog.
Hello, my name's Moses, and my person is Carly Wyatt, and she's the sister of Lauren Wyatt, and Lauren works at the Vestavia Hills Library in the forest. And Carly's my person. I really love her, and we're Carly's a senior in high school, so we're going to be getting ready for college. We're getting ready for college, and of course I'll be going with her. I'm not sure what my major will be. Probably mass comm, because I am a communication expert. Barking is my specialty, and I whine a lot too. If I want to be really persuasive, maybe I'll be a lawyer. Yeah, because I'd probably be really good at persuading like juries to see my way of things and come out on my side of things. Something to think about. Well, anyway, like I said, Carly's a senior in high school, so we don't read like picture books anymore. We like to read books that make us think. We're a little more intellectual than that now. So but what I thought I might do today, though, is talk about some mysteries that I read. These are some mysteries that I read when I was in sixth grade. I wasn't in sixth grade. Carly was in sixth grade, and gosh, I'm getting old. Well, anyway, so I thought I'd tell you about them because they were good, made me think. So one of the books I read was called The Goldfish Boy, and it's by Lisa Thompson, and it's about a boy who was OCD. He had obsessive compulsive disorder. I don't know if you know what that means, but anyway, he wouldn't leave his room, because he cleaned it all the time, and he wouldn't go out anywhere. He just stayed in his room all the time. So he'd look out the window a lot, and like watch the neighbors. And this little toddler went missing next door, and so everybody figured he was the last one to see the toddler, and so he was instrumental in figuring out what happened to the toddler and helping him and everything, and I think getting him back home. So that's really good. I would really highly recommend that book. For you, a little different, than most. Another book that I read that was really different. This is called The Marvels. Now, this wasn't like the Marvels, like the comic book Marvels. This was the kid's last name was Marvel, and it's actually two stories. It's like two stories in one book. But the really cool thing is that the first part of the book is like 400 pages. Now, when you see the book, it's huge. Okay, so you're gonna go, I don't want to read that. It's too many pages. But the first 400 pages are just pictures. And so the pictures tell the whole story of this first part of the story. And then the second half of the book is, written like regular. And it tells the second part of the story. But the puzzle, is to figure out how the two stories interact and how the two stories fit together. And so it is really good. It really made you think. kept me going to the very end. So I would highly recommend The Marvels. It's by Brian Selznick. And now these two books, they both have boys as the main character. So I thought I might tell you about a book that had a girl as the main character, and it's called Time of the Fireflies. It's by Kimberly Griffiths, and it's about this girl whose parents own an antique store. And so it's set in Louisiana, so it's kind of set in the South, and so they own this antique store, and all of a sudden this girl starts getting these phone calls from this telephone in the antique store that's not even hooked up. I mean, it's not even like hooked up to the wall or nothing. And so she starts getting these phone calls from this person on the other end of the line, and the person starts telling her things to do or things she ought to do and ask her stuff, And so they tell her that she needs to go down to this place in the swamp. Well, I don't know why she does it, because I don't even know if I'd do that. But anyway, she goes down to the swamp, and there's this big flock of fireflies. I don't know what a group of fireflies is called, flock of fireflies. I don't know. So she goes, she sees these fireflies, and they make her travel back in time, and so she's able to find out these mysteries about her family and help her family survive. And so she basically saves her family by traveling back in time. So this was really good. And like I said, it had a girl as the main character. Not that matters, but I like girls because my person's a girl. So, but anyway, that was 3 really good mysteries. So I'd highly recommend any of those. And there's also probably a list of other mystery books at the end of this. If you want to check that out and look at that and everything. So I guess that does it for me. And appreciate you letting me talk about books. And I'll be seeing you, I hope, maybe later. Next time you see me, I might be a lawyer. Well, I haven't even taken my ACT yet, so I don't even know. I don't know what kind of score they expect a dog to have, to give in college. So I'll have to check that out. I don't know what my score will be. But anyway, gonna give it a go. Me and Carly going to college. So I'll be checking in with you later, and I appreciate you coming by and listening to my book selections and suggestions, and I hope to see you soon. Okay? All right. It's good to see you. This is Moses checking out and telling you to check it out too. Check out a good book, that is. Yeah, see what a good communication person I am. All right, bye.